Welcome back. Today we're talking about how to handle tantrums without escalating them. And here's why this matters more than it looks. Every blown-up meltdown quietly steals your time, your peace, your patience, and sometimes your whole evening. Way 1 is about the trap most parents miss. When we try to win the tantrum, the child starts fighting us instead of handling the feeling. Way 2 gives you a tiny pause that protects your tone, because your nervous system usually speaks before your parenting plan does. Way 3 sounds soft, but it is not weak. You name the emotion first, then hold the line clearly. Way 4 is where we give control back safely, without opening a courtroom negotiation in the middle of the hallway. Way 5 happens after the storm, and this is the part that quietly trains the next tantrum to be shorter. Way 1, stop trying to win the tantrum. I know that sounds strange, because in the moment it feels like your child is being difficult on purpose. But a tantrum is usually not a debate, it is a nervous system that has lost control. If we turn it into a power contest, we add another fire on top of the first one. So the goal is not, how do I make this stop instantly? The better question is, how do I stay calm enough that my child can borrow my calm? You still hold the boundary, you just stop adding speed, volume, and shame to a brain that is already overloaded. Way 2, use the 10-second parent reset. Before you correct, breathe. Before you lecture, unclench your face. Your child hears your tone before they understand your sentence. So take one slow inhale, lower your shoulders, and speak one level quieter than the room. Here is the tiny rule. If your child is getting louder, you get slower. Not colder, not sarcastic, slower. This keeps you from accidentally matching their chaos, and honestly, this one shift can save a whole bedtime from turning into a 2-hour emotional marathon. Way 3. Name the feeling before the boundary. This is where many parents worry, if I validate the feeling, am I rewarding the behavior? No. You are not saying throwing is okay, you are saying, I see you are angry. The boundary still comes next. Try this sentence. You are really upset because playtime ended, and toys are not for throwing. That's it. Feeling plus boundary. Short, boring, repeatable. In a tantrum, long explanations become background noise. A simple sentence becomes an anchor. Way 4. Offer 2 choices, not 10 negotiations. A tantrum often gets bigger when a child feels trapped. But too many options create another problem. Now the meltdown has a menu. Give 2 choices that both work for you. Use the choice test. Would I be okay with either answer? If yes, offer it. You can walk to the bathroom, or I can carry you. You can wear the blue socks or the gray socks. The boundary stays fixed. The child gets a small steering wheel. Way 5. Repair after the storm, not during it. During the tantrum, your child cannot absorb a life lesson. After they are calm, that's when learning comes back online. Keep it short. That was hard, you were angry, and next time we can stomp feet instead of hitting. Then give them one next time plan. Not 5. 1. Next time you feel that big anger, come squeeze this pillow or say, help me. This turns the tantrum from a shame event into a skill-building moment, and that is how the next one gets a little easier. If this helped, follow along, because the next parenting system we should build is a calm bedtime reset. What to do when the tantrum always happens at the same time every night. So here's what I do. Pick one phrase, one pause, and one repair sentence, and use them for a week. And tell me in the comments, when do tantrums usually hit hardest in your house? Mornings, meals, screens, shopping, or bedtime?